It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.
Are we on to race number 6? It's over 1900 meters and it's a fillies and mares 68 handicap, and just having a chat with Warren off air about how as the years go by, let's put it that way, you know, we tend to get set in certain habits as punters and it sticks with you. But the one habit, Warren, I must tell you, we haven't discussed it on there, where I've been saved reducing the cost of my perms.
Yes.
Is number, draw, and barrier position.
Okay.
Because if the barrier position matched the number, it was my rule to always put it in the exotics.
Okay.
So I must thank Hollywoodbets for that. They eliminated that out of the equation. Obviously not in Gauteng and that type of thing, or
yes.
in Kobeka, but now in Cape Town and KZN. Thank you, Hollywoodbets, for reducing my perm there. Coming back to this race, two scratchings.
Two scratchings now. It makes it only 6 horses, these.
I think it's, I went the field in the previous race, and obviously we started off very short and very slim, which is good. You know, the first leg I said 3 runners, 1, 2, and 3. The second leg you suggested we include the 4 as the backup to 2, so that's 2 runners. The next race we go on either 8 or the field in 1 perm. I think it's affordable to include the field here, but if you have to ask me for a roving banker, I think the obvious horse does look to be Iron Chef. I can't see her missing out on the top 3 or maybe even the top 4, the way she's been going on the poly track, the condition that Tinny Prince has got her in. He's not shy to race her because she takes her racing so well. She's racing fit. There's more positives than negatives, whereas there are some negatives with the other horses that she takes on. So in the small field, my roving banker is going to be 8 Iron Chef. I must add, with no degree of confidence, because in this type of field, anything could win. Even a horse like Rise, who needed a first start for Carl Hewitson, but if you go on a previous run, she should just about win this, even though she's carrying 61 kgs. I think the stable would have learnt a lot from that first start. The stable's in good form as well. And then other runners you can make a case for as well. So, Iron Chef, a roving banker for me. I'd like to include the field here, Warren, in the jackpot and the pick 6. If you're looking for place accumulator numbers, I'm going to lead with number 8, Iron Chef. I'll include number 5, Rise, and then maybe one more, number 6, Feeling Groovy.
It's the betting will have changed now with those 2 scratchings, but I did think that there was a bit of value. Well, I thought there would be a bit of value about number 1, Amber Glow Star. Dropped from a 61 to a 51, ran on last time.
That +2 is what puts me off, man.
Yes, the +2, but, maybe Nathan has said to the team and to Samanga, it's the right race. Don't worry about the +2. Yes, it does put you off, but the fact that they're allowing him to ride +2, maybe they're confident. I don't know. I don't know what to read into it. But yes, you're right. The fact is that he's +2 and it is a worry.
I think Monty and Samanga's relationship is a very tight one, jockey and agent. So, possibly we say, go Samanga, get a try. I mean, this horse, we're just trying to get that second winner.
Yeah.
We've been a one-time winner for a long time now. Whether it's +2 or +3, I think you're worth your weight there, boy.
Yeah.
Just give it your best chance.
Yeah, could be. And then Blazing Astute, number 4. Dropped from a 76 to a 68. Yeah, I'm clutching at straws, and I'm looking for the value because that's what I'm trying to do, and that's what we try to do. But Rise, you're quite right, can build on that last run, Feeling Groovy. There's Glenn Cotson again with another top quality runner on the day, good form. Duquesne Whistle improved last time. Iron Chef, as you say, is as consistent as ever, so you're doing the safest thing. But Iron Chef, yes, but 1 Amber Glow Star and 4 Blazing Astute for a bit of value, but I'm saying value with 6 runners in the race, and the betting market will change, so I'm not so sure. But I think the field is our partner.
Yeah, I think the field is the way to go. And I'll tell you, this is not going to be too costly because I'm gonna be a big help to you, Warren, in the next 2 races.
Okay.
We're gonna cut down the perm in a big way. The next 2 races, so let's include the field here, and we'll take it from there. So Warren and I agree that Iron Chef is possibly the right roving banker in the race, but it's a small field. place accumulator, and pick 6. If you get through this leg with the minimum spread, I think you've done exceptionally well.
I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.